I have known some men to divorce their wife or find another wife because the rotis were not like their moms.
Man, it's hardcore.
We are making Dhalpourie. It's a type of roti.
Okay. Oh, I love roti.
Yeah. You eat that with the curries. I mean, it's just really the best thing out there. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. It's a very tiny island in the Caribbean. That little island is just filled with a great diversity. We have one of the most, delightful cuisine of the world.
Awesome.
This is what we call dal, the yellow split peas.
Okay.
What we have now is the finished product of the boiled yellow split peas with turmeric, garlic, and cilantro. This is the filling for the Dhalpourie.
Okay, so this is culantro?
Culantro.
And
this is the highfalutin cousin of cilantro.
Awesome.
A little more sharper.
Yeah.
And,
Went to college.
Went to college.
4-year school. Yeah.
So this is called a mill. We put a little scoop in first, and then you have to add a little bit of the cumin. And then, you put a little bit of the seasoning, little piece of garlic, and then you
just crank it away.
Crank it away. Yep. There you go. So now we're getting everything mixed in there. Look at you handling that mill like a boss.
This is like the kid job. I was like one of the biggest kids, so it ended up being my job. Size discrimination.
Yeah, I know. It happens in every culture. I was always one of the tallest girls, so had to act like an adult at a very young age. I was 8 when my mom died, and that's when I started learning to cook from the old ladies in the village. 5 years later, my dad passed on as well. My brothers lived in Minneapolis and came down and brought the young kids up here, and it's 40 years later.
No.
Yeah, so this is home now.
This is home,
Yeah. So this is the filling. This is the shells for it.
Okay, so real simple dough.
Really simple. You want to open these a little bit.
Almost like you're making pizza, right?
Yeah, but not quite as you're not going to throw it up. So you want to take a little bit and put it in there. So what you want to do is hold it over your bowl, and then you kind of want to pull it together.
Oh, I can do it. I believe, Mom, I can do this. Oh, no, I can't.
So you kind of want to pleat it as you go, right?
So it's almost like making a steam bun.
Exactly.
Like how you're trying to close it.
Yeah. And so you want to kind of pull it up like that. When you're learning to do this, you kind of want to see how that moves around.
Yeah, so it's not a full just like rolling if you're doing a pie. It's more like a circular rolling.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that filling is being incorporated right in between the dough.
Okay, so now you see that, right?
Yeah, and that's so cool because you can kind of see the flakes a little bit of the filling.
Right.
Of the peas there.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're oiling the pan.
Okay.
We're using a regular fry pan in here. Usually we would use a tawa.
What do you mean by towel?
Tawa is like a baking stone.
Oh, okay.
Our stoves really are not made for those heavy equipment as it was back in the old country.
Yeah.
So basically this is what it is. It's got the nice toasty color, then it's cooked. So what I'm doing here now is getting the curry ready.
Okay. This becomes the dip for the roti, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My forefathers came from India. When they came down to the island, there was not a lot of things that they were used to in India. So they kind of modified, what we're doing, which was really good because now we have a cleaner palate. We don't have all the heavy creams and, stuff like that the Indian cuisine has. So this curry blend that we have here is a little bit different to Chinese, Thai, or Indian curry.
Okay.
You have to make a paste first. If you throw this powder in the hot oil, it's just going to burn.
Yep.
So the important thing with this, you have to let that cook down.
Okay.
In our kind of cooking, everything is cooked in its own juices.
Okay.
You should add some water to get the potatoes cooked in there.
So Marla, this is so incredible. We have the curry, the roti with the Dhalpourie. You just rolled it up and you just slice it up a little bit. I'm used to just like pulling it apart.
Right, rip and dip, right?
Yeah, rip and dips.
It's the best feeling to feed yourself with your hands, you know?
That's delicious. That split pea filling inside is amazing. Like I could just eat this like this,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
This has a little bit of texture, almost like lefse. You know,
Yeah.
it reminds me of that. Yeah.
Yes.
Have you been just cooking your whole life? Have you been in that restaurant business your whole life?
I did have a life before the restaurant business.
Okay.
I worked in hospice and saw a lot of things that made me realize life is very short. And I told my husband, I want to live my dream of having a restaurant.
Okay.
You just kind of want to share your food, your customs, your hospitality with people. And how else can you do that besides sharing your food? How many of us can say we really lived what we always wanted to do?